The public consultation has come to an end. You know, it ended on the 12th of February 2026, and 200,000 people completed that form. Now, I know that the number of people affected, likely to be affected, will be around 1.3 million or 1.6, thereabouts. But I feel, yeah, before it comes out, we know the questions they asked there. We know what they're consulting on. We know the things that they will not change. In fact, last week, Shabana Mahmood made an announcement. She stated the reasons why she's going ahead with the policy. And she did not say anything about retrospective, but we know that when she was talking, she was referring to care workers as low skilled workers. We know what she said. In fact, I'm not here to repeat any of the things she has said. I'm here to address some of the common mistakes that many migrants have been making. I've had some discussions with people. Some people will send me a DM and we discuss some things too. And we have this one-on-one consultation. And I found out that many people are making mistakes. The plans they have would not reduce their qualifying time or period. It will keep them at that 15 years. So I'm here to address some of these problems. If you know someone who will be affected by this, just share this video with them. Yes, I always encourage you to share my videos because you can never tell who is making this mistake. It could save you a lot of stress. If you have the right information, if you do the right calculation, it can save you. Some people think they are not going to be affected, but they don't know they are going to be affected. So that's why I'm making this video. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition abroad to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working, or studying in the UK. If you're interested in any of these, please subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that each time I drop a new video, you'll be amongst the first people to see that video. If you need support landing a visa sponsorship job, if you need someone to optimize your CV, cover letter, or personal statement, then reach out to me. The link will be in the description as well as in the comments. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. I'm here to share 5 common mistakes that many migrants have been making, and they continue to make these mistakes because they think it's going to help them towards getting their ILR in less than the qualifying period that the UK proposed. Now, the first one is regards to those people who are pursuing a nursing associate apprenticeship, or you are pursuing a registered nurse degree apprenticeship. Now, if you're pursuing any type of apprenticeship, most people think, oh, I'm pursuing an apprenticeship program in the healthcare sector and it is a public service occupation, therefore I will not be affected. Let me tell you, you don't know the level. The level is what matters. You don't know the level you're going to achieve, then you are not sure of what you are pursuing. You might end up spending 15 years, even longer, to get what you want. Now, what I mean by this is that if you're pursuing the nursing associate apprenticeship, then note that whatever you get at the end, it's classed as level 4 or 5. So it's not up to RQF level 6. Unless the Home Office or the government considers people who are below RQF level 6. I'm talking about, even dental nurses and all that. If they consider it, then you might be exempted. So you know that the government already announced that you have to be in RQF level 6 and above for the public service occupation exemption to apply to you. So doctors, nurses, everybody under the eligible education and healthcare list, as long as you're RQF level 6 and above, they are proposing to give them 5 years to ILR. Now, as a nursing associate, even if you already have it, you're not at that RQF level 6. So it becomes a challenge. But if you want to take it up a notch, that's you want to get the registered nursing degree apprenticeship, then you would be at level 6, and it takes, I think it's 18 months. So you can make your plans right now. If you are someone who is a nurse, as in you already have it, the nursing associate degree, is it a degree or something like that, apprenticeship or whatever it is, I would suggest that you submit an application for the registered nursing degree apprenticeship. so that you can take it up, and it takes like 18 months to get it. Now, if you are pursuing or you are submitting an application for the registered nursing degree apprenticeship, that's a different ball game altogether. We know that once you complete that RNDA, you will get the level 6. Now, we don't know whether the government will say, okay, while you are pursuing it, you're already on that level 6. We don't know, because you know that these opportunities are available now. If you have spent up to 3 years in the UK, I will suggest that you submit an application for things like that. But don't go for the nursing associate. Go for the one for degree apprenticeship. That one will be better because it is already tagged as level 6 once you complete it. The second most common mistake that many people make is regards to the contribution part of these particular documents. Now, with this contribution, it says applicant has earned a taxable income of 50,270 for 3 years immediately prior to applying for settlements, minus 5 years. So if you have earned above the, that threshold, that tax threshold is 50,270. Taxable income is the key word. Then they would subtract 5 years so that you can earn settlement in 5 years. That's what it means. Now, people think that taxable income is the same thing as gross income. They don't know that gross income is the total income you have earned. Then taxable income is when you remove everything that you need to subtract from that particular, income. So all these things I'm sharing with you is because I know some people are starting this process for the first time. It might not affect you. You can never tell, but since the Home Secretary is already saying that she's considering making it apply retrospective, we don't know when all these primary legislation and secondary legislation would be implemented. We don't know all the procedures, what will happen. It's going to be a very long year. That is why I'm sharing this. So when you are submitting the application, please do not consider doing all those salary sacrifice. Don't do it. Don't do it. SIPs, don't do it. Just leave your stuff plain like that. If you need to do extra hours, go ahead and do that. It can add towards it. Your bonuses can actually add towards it. That's your income. Then it could be part of your gross income that will now lead towards a higher, taxable income. So I hope you understand this part. The fourth mistake that many people make is that they don't know the classification of their job. Now, I know somebody that I've had this discussion with her, and she's band 4, but she's saying because on her COS it stated highly skilled migrant, something like that. She thinks that she's highly skilled. I have to tell her that, see, if you got your COS a couple of years ago, 2 years, 3 years, they have changed so many things. They have reclassified so many things. They didn't have these medium skilled and highly skilled before. They didn't have it. So if your occupation is classed as medium skilled, you are the person that Shabana Mahmood is referring to when she says low skilled worker, even though you are not a care worker. So it's a bit confusing. They are referring to anything below RQF level 6 as low skilled. So how do you know where you are classified? Some people said, yeah, I'm highly skilled. I know you are highly skilled, but the problem right now is that the government has classified you as medium skilled or low skilled, and you are the people that they are referring to when they say they want you to spend 15 years to ILR. I don't know whether you saw that paper or letter that Kemi Badnoch wrote to the Prime Minister, telling him that he should be firm, that she wants to vote in favor of the 15 years for care workers. That's what she stated. But I just want you to know that the government is lumping everybody in that loop. There are many highly skilled people that are in that box that they are lumping as like everybody in. A lot of people should not be affected, but they are affected. So don't think it's only care workers. You are the person there after. So go and write to your MPs. Go and write to your MPs. Explain your situation, because they will not consider you if they don't know what you're going through. That is my own understanding. I'm not saying this for you to assess yourself and become scared. No, I'm just saying that this is what their plans are. The next mistake that many people are making is that they are going to write IELTS when they don't really need to do so. Now, with regards to the English language requirements, the Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood has already announced that it's going to be a B2. And what does B2 mean? If you want to meet up with this and you have a degree outside the UK, you can assess it with ECCTIS. And then if it's classed as B2 and above, then you're good. You don't need to worry. That is enough for you to submit an application whenever you're due. Either this year or next year, whenever you're due for ILR. It's not a problem. Now, if you have a HND or something that you feel might not be up to a B2, you can consider writing IELTS, and you should score 6.0, 6.5, thereabout and above. Please do not allow any of your scores drop below, I think it's 5.5 that they said you should not drop below, but it's important that you score 6.0, 6.5 and above. That is the target for B2. And they want everybody to be involved in it. I think in the nearest future, they will share some more information regards to this, because it's going to take effect from the 26th of March, 2027. And it means that you need to look at some things. You need to enroll for English in case, I'm not saying you should fail or you would fail, but in case you fail before that time, they might consider you if they can show evidence. There is a log of the number of hours you have attended maybe an English training or something like that. There's something like that on the statement of changes in immigration rules. I don't know whether it applies to every visa. So what I can tell you for now is go and check the statement of changes in immigration rules. Most times they will not update the government website with that changes they've made. They would wait towards the end of the time when the thing is meant to commence. That's when they will update it. So go and check the statement of changes in immigration rules. Check the visa option you are up for. If you are for a long residency, the same thing will apply to you. Prepare yourselves ahead of time. And finally, many people think this will only affect skilled worker visa, and they will say maybe global talent visa, all these other types of visa. They don't know that it's going to affect people on the family routes to settlement, long residency. Guys, you need to go and read what the government has to say with regards to this. You know that it's going to affect those people on the BNO visa routes, that's Hong Kongers. It's going to affect so many other people because there is this mandatory requirement. Now, to meet that mandatory requirement, of course, apart from criminal record and not being in debt, good character, all those things, you know that some people actually get this bill afterwards that they're owing the NHS. They didn't know that because their child is here and they don't have any registration or papers for their child, they have not completed any visa for their child, they're hoping that if the child stays for a couple of years, 10 years, they will be able to apply for that visa for their child. So they make that mistake by thinking, oh my goodness, I'm not owing the NHS. Even when the child goes to use the services, GP services or stuff like that, they think, oh, nothing is happening. Later on, the NHS will just send them a bill to fill, to pay for. And they don't know that they have been accumulating a lot of bills because they are not covered by the IHS or anything. That's the Immigration Health Surcharge. So, guys, it's so important for you to note this, that apart from the fact that they don't want you to be in debt, they also want you to earn above 12,570, which is the personal allowance right now. They want you to earn above it for at least 3 to 5 years. So this is one of the things that they are having some consultation on, who is going to be exempted from this particular rule. That is what they are considering. We also know that another thing is that they want someone to go on the global talent visa. Cool, fine. you're on that global talent visa, then you get it in 3 years. But your dependent, that might be a nurse or somebody else, but your dependent, they're considering getting it in 5-10 years. That's what they're considering. So it does not make sense. It's not adding up very well. They had that question in the public consultation. We are hoping that they release the data soon. As soon as they release it, I'll let you know. So these are some of the things that they are considering, and that's the reason why some people are considering getting their own visa in their own rights, so that a husband can have his own COS while the wife has her own COS. Both of them are working, so that they are not dependent on each other for the visa option or requirements. So what are your thoughts based on this? Did you know about this taxable income? Did you know about this nursing associate issue? Yeah, not everything is RQF level 6 and above. I use nursing as an example. There are other examples. I don't want to talk about others, but it's very important for you to assess all of these. Do your calculation very, very well, so that, yeah, don't get caught up. If you feel there's something you need to change right now, then go ahead and change it. Go in the market, put your leg in the labor market, keep submitting those applications, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.